Hello everyone, welcome back to another session. Today we're going to have a really brief practice and we're just going to focus on doing some deep breathing. So for our first practice, we're going to breathe in fully from the stomach through the nose, and when you blow out, I want you to imagine a candle a meter away from you that you're trying to blow out. So you want it to be quite a forceful exhale, but gentle. So pursing your lips like you're blowing out a candle, 1 meter away. We're going to do a few rounds of this together, breathing in deeply from your abdomen through the nose, so closing down the eyes, breathing in deeply. Exhale, blowing out the candle 1 meter away. As you exhale, empty your breath completely, so your belly button is against your spine, completely empty in all the breath. Breathing in through the nose. Exhale, blow out the candle. Blow, 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 emptying all the breath. Inhale, filling your stomach, filling your chest, expanding your lungs, and empty, blowing out the candle. Empty your lungs completely. 3 more rounds, breathing in. Deep inhale and exhale, blowing out the candle. Completely empty the lungs and the stomach. Inhale. Exhale. Complete exhalation. Last round, inhale deeply through the nose. Fill your stomach, fill your lungs, right to the top. And exhale, blowing out the candle 1 meter away. Empty completely. Nice. And just pause there for a moment. What was before is no longer. Just sitting in this new present moment. Now we're going to continue with focusing on our exhalation. So what you want to remember, the key to relaxation is exhalation. So if you can make your exhales longer than your inhale, this soothes and calms down the sympathetic nervous system. It takes you from the sympathetic to the parasympathetic, from your fight or flight to your rest and digest by doing longer exhalations. So what we're going to do, we're going to continue breathing in through the nose, and as you exhale, I want you to exhale the sound H-A. But you'll do it almost the sound of the ocean, so it's not a ha, it's like through, almost clenching the back of your throat a little bit, but gently. Like, you know, if you were fogging up a window or a mirror, that breath, that sound. So we're going to breathe in through our nose, we're going to breathe out the sounds of H-A, gently ocean breath. Breathing in deeply into the stomach through the nose. Exhale, H-A. Gentle but long exhalation, completely empty in the stomach. Go again, breathing in through the nose. Deep inhale, exhale. And as you exhale, listen to the sound of your breath. Listen to the sound of almost a breeze, the ocean wind or the waves. Breathing in through the nose. Exhale, H-A. Three more rounds, breathing in. extending that exhalation. 2 more rounds, inhale. Last round, deep inhale, feeling the stomach, feeling the lungs. Exhale, the sound of the ocean. The sound of the wind, the sound of HA. And just taking a pause there, sitting in the stillness, taking in this new present moment. What was before is no longer. Noticing any sensations in the body. Now we're going to move on to a practice of Brahmari. Brahmari is the sound of the bee, the humming of is the sound of natural frequency. If you notice in nature, there is always a humming sound, almost like a white noise. This sound brings you into resonance. It creates almost a scrubbing effect of the brain, cleaning out the brain, clearing the brain. It reverberates, almost like you can see and feel a vibration going on mentally. And it pauses any thoughts that are going on in your mind. So we're going to breathe in again through the nose, and when you breathe out, you're going to breathe out the sound of the bee, Brahmari. I will demonstrate a round, and then we will do a few rounds together. The sound of Brahmari. So breathing in through my nose. Notice the intonation, rising up. You want this to be a high-pitched frequency, but you don't want to strain your voice. It's the sound of the bee. So we'll do a few rounds of the sound alone together, and then we'll pair in some hand gestures with it for a deepening of the practice. Breathing in through the nose, filling the stomach, filling the lungs. Exhaling Brahmari. Graceful descent as you come to the end of the sound. Breathing in. Two more rounds. Inhale. Last round, inhale. Feel the stomach, feel the lungs. Exhale, the sound of the bee. Taking a moment to notice any sensations. Just pausing in the stillness. Now we're going to deepen this practice by closing our ears. This will absorb you completely into the sound. There will be no external sound that you can hear. So this practice goes a step deeper than even closing the ears, also covering the eyes. But for today, we're going to start just by closing the ears. So taking your hands, placing your wrists together, so you've got almost this chalice cup shape. And you just want to cup your face. And with your index fingers, your pointy fingers, you're going to push in the side of your ear, your tragus. You're going to push it in so you don't hear anything. You will hear nothing but the sound of Brahmari. So you inhale, you'll cup your face, you'll push in your traguses, closing your ears, and you'll breathe out the sound of Brahmari. We'll do 10 rounds of this together. And what I want you to do as you are exhaling the sound of Brahmari, just focus on the sound. Follow the sound within. It's an internal sound. So just noticing your breath flowing naturally with the sound on the exhale. Get absorbed in the sound. Feel the sensations of the sound vibrating within you. So we'll do 10 rounds together. Getting your hands into this chalice shape and cupping your face. Breathing in through the nose, closing your ears, and exhale Brahmari. Inhale. Continue for a few more rounds, breathing in. Making this next one your last round. And as you come to this last round, place your palms on your knees. Just taking a moment to pause, sitting in this stillness, sitting in the silence. Noticing sensations in the body. was before is no longer. This is a new present moment. Bringing your hands into Namaskar, prayer hands at the center of your chest. Coming forward in a bow of gratitude, giving thanks for this time you've created for yourself, giving thanks for this practice. Namaste.